It's a gorgeous August afternoon for Charlton to kick off their new Premiership campaign. Nearly 26,000 inside the Valley, hoping to see their side improve on last term's mid-table finish. A new captain, Matt Holland, signed from Ipswich, and also a debut for the former Ipswich man Hreidarsson, who joined back in January. And on faces back, Simon Royce in his second spell, and a new man, Paolo Di Canio, not fit enough for selection this afternoon, but a standing ovation nonetheless before the Italian has even kicked a football. Forward by Fowler, and away by Hreidarsson. This is Wright-Phillips, who's quick and tricky, and he's gone past two. Mark Fish came across, and the referee's given a penalty. Bizarre decision. Didn't seem too much to the challenge. City will certainly take it, but Charlton are furious with Mike Dean. Euell and Holland leading the protests. It was Parker who was chasing Wright-Phillips initially. Not much contact there, and not too much by Mark Fish either. Ball had long gone. No real appeals from the City fans behind that goal, but Anelka with the chance to give Manchester City the lead against Simon Royce. No problem at all. Just the start that Charlton didn't want, only 13 minutes in. Boos still ringing around the ground from the Charlton fans over the penalty decision. Although it was certainly dispatched very neatly by the Frenchman. Very, very controversial award from referee Mike Dean. And that replay supports that view. Well, Jihai in trouble there. And Euell has taken it off him. It's in towards Lisbie. Seaman just got there first. And after a bit of juggling, the goalkeeper's got away with it. And also, Manchester City have a break on here. That'll be a free kick. Kishishev with the foul on Michael Tarnat. But at the other end, Charlton was sending an equaliser. Euell's cross and Seaman. Well, it wasn't very orthodox, but it worked. Hreidarsson. Distin left that. Seaman just about grabbed it. And a very accurate throw out to Wright-Phillips as well. And a beautiful ball for Anelka, who's onside. Fowler in the middle. It's past him. Sibierski, 2-0. Terrific goal from Manchester City. Charlton ripped apart. And it all began with the throw out from David Seaman. And after that, Charlton never got a touch. The French debutant, the scorer, Antoine Sibierski. Wright-Phillips who set Anelka free. Pinpoint cross, perfect finish. 2 goals in 10 minutes for Manchester City. And only 23 minutes into the first game of the season, problems already for Alan Kirbishley. In towards Anelka again, who was clear of Rowett for a moment. Oh, that's delightful. Wright-Phillips! Could so easily have been free. Missed by a whisker. Exquisite touch from Anelka. Found some space to latch onto Tarnat's pass, brought it down in an instant. That was magical. So nearly 3-0. Tarnat. Sinclair. Oh, he's tried his luck! And Royce did well to keep that out. It's all Manchester City at the moment. Dipping volley from the former West Ham man. And Royce had to backpedal and just about got there. And it was sneaking into the top corner too. Alan Kirbishley has changed things around at half-time. He's made 2 substitutions. Luke Young is on, and so too is Klaus Jensen, Kishishev and Bartlett are the men who've gone off. Long from Royce. Forward by Holland towards Euell. Oh, was that handball? The referee's indicating it came off Sommeil's chest. But certainly there were some appeals from Charlton players. There's an offside at the other end. He says it wasn't his hand. That was the replay set. Neat bit of chest control from Euell. And Charlton have been hard done by that. Really should have been a penalty kick. Forward by Fish. Oh, nicely done by Euell. And this is Lisbie. He's got 3 in the box for him. One of them is Jensen. That was a bit awkward for the Dane to hit, in truth. Almost behind him when it was played in. Had to try and readjust. No power in the left foot shot. Onside. It's chasing Euell. Denied by Seaman. First genuine save he's really had to make. And Jason Euell couldn't find a way past him. Just 5 minutes into the second half, what a difference that would have made. Sibierski. Half cleared by Fish. This is Wright-Phillips. It's a neat turn. And he's brought another good save out of Simon Royce. Just managed to get to the rebound as well, the Charlton goalkeeper, before Anelka could pounce. Got some curl on it. He's only 5'6", Wright-Phillips, but he is a whole heap of trouble for opposing defenders. Nicely done. This is Jensen. And this is Young. Into the side netting via the glove of David Seaman, I think. 2 substitutes combining well and forcing the save from Seaman. Slipped through by Jensen. He was quickly at the goalkeeper, off his left glove for the corner. Still 2 goals down, Alan Kirby's side. What must Paolo Di Canio make of this? Towards Rowett. Not the best of headers. Oh, Fish is in trouble here. He's pulled back Robbie Fowler. He was the last man. He's got to go. Easy decision for Mike Dean to make. No complaints from the South African. And Charlton are letting it down to 10. He just got the wrong side of Fowler. And the law say that is a straight red card. As if things weren't bad enough already. Barton. Wright-Phillips. Oh, what a strike. Back off the bar. And it was trembling like an exocet. I don't think Royce even moved. Very, very unlucky, Sean Wright-Phillips. This should give you some idea of the power, even in slow motion. This is Wanchope, the substitute. On for Anelka. He's so quick. Good save by Royce. Sun Jihai has squeezed it in. A third for Manchester City. 7 minutes from the end. And just to complete Charlton's afternoon of misery, it's been scored by a former Crystal Palace player. Have to feel though for Simon Royce, it was a decent start to deny Anelka. And Sun Jihai arrived bang on cue and made light of a difficult angle. And in truth, it's no more than City deserve. Stoppage time. Jensen. Scott Parker. They're just not going to get past David Seaman today. At least it was an attempt on target. The final whistle has gone. It's an opening day defeat for Charlton Athletic. Great day for Kevin Keegan. His team haven't beaten Charlton for some 4 years. Sibierski amongst the scorers. Robbie Fowler in the incident that got fish sent off, and Anelka, man of the match by some margin. Final score at the Valley, Charlton 0, Manchester City 3.
Matt, fair to say not the debut you were hoping for in the league?
No, not at all. We were looking for 3 points, and unfortunately, we were on the wrong end of a bad result. Initially, I thought that I haven't seen it again, but the penalty was very harsh, and then they caught us very quickly for a second goal. In the second half, I thought we played pretty well, and we created a few chances. Unfortunately, we didn't get that goal back when we had the chances, and then they broke on us and scored a third.
The crowd were getting increasingly frustrated. Could the players sense that?
Yeah, of course. I mean, it's understandable. Your first game of the season to lose 3-0 at home is a dreadful start. So you can understand the fans' frustrations. And
Anelka and Wright-Phillips particularly gave the defence pretty much a torrid time.
No, they both look very sharp. We know what they're capable of, and then we knew they're a good side. Unfortunately, like I say, we got caught for two bad goals early on.
What did Alan say at half-time to try and sort things out?
Well, we changed our formation slightly. We tried to be more attacking. We knew that we'd leave ourselves exposed at the back, but we did try and get back into the game. Unfortunately, it didn't happen.
And hopefully putting it right against Wolves next Saturday.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we're going to have to try and forget about that one as quickly as possible. And the next game is now the most important one, and that's Wolves.
Alan, how disappointed are you with that performance?
Well, obviously, the scoreline just tells everything that you need to know. But the Premiership is a tough place to be, and if you get a penalty decision going against you and you go down to 10 men. I know Arsenal got away with it yesterday, but very rarely can you get back from that. And we found ourselves 2 down and was a little bit stunned, really. And the second half, they made a bit of a go of it. We might have got a goal and got back in it, but in the end, we was well beaten.
You've seen the replay of that penalty incident. It looks very harsh, doesn't it?
It was an absolute dreadful decision. 3,000 Man City fans who I think over the last couple of seasons have been the loudest fans here, and not one of them appealed. I mean, there's not a case for a penalty, and it's a major decision. And I thought we'd give a corner, and I was just looking back into the box to see what was going on there. And I was just stunned when he gave the penalty. So you 1 down, and we was forcing it a little bit and got hit on a break for a really good second goal for them. Anelka was ever so sharp, and as I say, second half we changed it. We needed to get back in it quickly. Had 2 opportunities to do that, but didn't take them. And we've paid the price.
Yeah, the Seaman save was crucial, because if Euell had scored then, it might have been a different game.
And I think it would galvanise the team and the crowd. But we needed to get back in it. We didn't forget that Man City were 2 down here last year and got back in it in the last 15 minutes and managed to get a draw. And it's something that we was hoping we could do, but we needed to score.
You made 2 changes at half-time, and you nearly got back in it. As I say, they seem to be more galvanised. What did you say to them at the break?
Well, I just think that you get in there at half time. We've been bad decision for the first goal, been hurt for the second one, but you've got to get on with it. And we changed the shape, changed a couple of players, and tried to get back in the game. And for 20 odd minutes we were until the sending off.
What did you make of the sending off? Because he clearly tugged his shirt.
Yeah. We've been saying all summer that pre-season games the refs will send people off for that, denying a goal scoring chance. And once Fishy's made a mistake, he might as well just let him go through, and if he scores, he scores. But he's pulled him off. We've gone down to 10 men, and that's the end of the game now. As far as we're trying to get back in it, and 3-0, I've got to be pleased with it in the end, because the last 15 minutes, when everyone got a bit tired, they completely overrun us a little bit.
And Anelka and Wright-Phillips gave you defence problems for most of the afternoon.
The tails were up from the start. Both of them were quite lively and sharp, and as I say, Anelka looked back to his best. I think he got his penalty early on and then made the second goal, and I think he looked very sharp throughout the game.
Probably the biggest cheer of the day from a Charlton point of view was for Paolo Di Canio coming out on the pitch at the start. Why wasn't he selected today? Is he not quite match fit?
Well, it's obvious. It's an obvious reason. He's not fit enough, and to be fair, I'm glad I didn't expose him to that out there today. He needs to play in the reserves tomorrow. I've got a strong reserve side out, and I'll have a look at that and see if they can make any inroads into playing for us next week at Wolves. We've got to bounce back. We suffered a first game defeat last year here. Bounce back straight away, so that's what we need to do.